Hello, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Johnny Baghead, as always, and tis the season of playing games that start with the letter D. So, I should explain myself here. So, I was in a Discord, and I don't know why this came up, but someone just started talking about Dead Rising. They were specifically talking about the downfall of the series. That's going to come up probably a lot when we're talking about this. The kind of sadness of how this series started off with a bang and then how downhill it went. But they were talking about specifically Dead Rising 3, and what I didn't realise about it is it has a ton of retcons in the series, and also just how things went later on and all things like that. And it just made me go like, oh, I want to play Dead Rising again. Them talking about it was enough. Funny enough, there is a Dead Rising game that's set during the Christmas season, but we're not playing that one because it sucks. So we're just gonna play the classic, the original Dead Rising here. You know what? I'm gonna make the game capture just a little bit bigger here. There we go. There we go. I think that's good. Though I might shrink it in a bit. We'll see. There's a little bit of this is where the kill counter is, so I might shrink it again. We'll see. But okay, so we're playing. This is the PlayStation 4 version. I do have the 360 original, but this is in most regards, this is the better version. There is one thing that's slightly different, and I don't know if people know why. But we've got, 1080p, 60 frames per second. I think a lot better load times as well. Also, a better achievements. The original Dead Rising was one of the really early Xbox 360 titles. It was in fact supposed to be a launch title, but it got delayed by about 9 months. And I think it was one of the more notorious issues with the game. Every achievement in the game was worth 20 points. That includes the easiest ones to the hardest achievements in the game, like rescue 50 survivors. All of them were 20 points. I'm leaving this on here because there's a prologue that only plays if you idle at the title screen for long enough. So we're gonna let that play first, and then we'll get into it. Funny enough, I think 2006 was around the time I got my Xbox 360. And this was back when, we had swapped to, digital storefronts. Obviously, it was still early days, but you used to get a lot of demos, downloadable demos then. It's kind of like it died down, and then it kind of got better again. But there are a lot of, early... kind of the first wave of 360 games that I got into because of their demos, and I think this game had a demo that was really good. And for the time, this was a very technically impressive game. The visuals, for one thing, I think they look quite cartoony now, but I think for the time, considering this was the first time we were going into HD consoles, that people looked semi-real. Also, just obviously the main gimmick obviously is the zombie count. Just how many zombies were on screen. I want to say this kind of predates the zombie craze a bit. I feel like the zombie craze specifically was around the time of Left 4 Dead 1. I feel like that's when it got to like the height. Is the zenith? Is that the right word? The zenith? I don't actually remember if I ever watched this intro in the original version, because I probably never let this video play. It's actually quite scary and depressing, this intro. Dead Rising used to be a lot less goofy. Like, a lot of the goofiness was kind of optional.
Mommy, wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Mommy! Mommy!
Yeah, so I don't think it gets too gory here, but this is like a really dire way to start the game off. Why is that little girl falling? I'm gonna say, like, having good voice actors for children in video games is still something that a lot of games don't do right. I can only think of a few examples that are really good, and it's Silent Hill 2 and the Final Fantasy VII Remake, because they actually got child actors and ones who can actually act. Okay, that's such a horror cliche. Bearing in mind, I don't think zombies can actually break windows in the game. So, this was like the dumbest move to do. Oh, I like that dramatic cut there in frame rate. Oh, okay, she's fine. I think that was the, like, bait and switch. But a really funny thing about this game, obviously it's a zombie game set in a mall, makes you think of Dawn of the Dead, obviously. Capcom actually did have some trouble with it. Like, before the game was coming out, the rights holders of Dawn of the Dead were getting really funny with it. And you can see this on the original, I don't think on every copy, but a lot of the original copies had a sticker that they put on the cover that says, that it's like, I forget the exact word, I have to go find my copy, but it's like, oh, this product has no association with George R. Romero's Dawn of the Dead. One thing I do know about this cutscene is in an earlier version of the story, the little girl, you actually was involved in the main story. Like, Frank was escorting her around the mall and stuff. And, safe to say that I don't think, Capcom thought it was gonna get... Let's see. What's the difference here? Okay, that's aim camera, but... Arcade's a weird one. Because... The main thing it changes is just... that you aim with the right stick, but you still attack with square, so you still use the right thumb. Okay, that's all good. I'm just checking all the options here. Yep, that's all good. Okay, so the main question here is if I want to do a fresh save, or if we're gonna just use the save I already have and like go in with like a level up character. This is not full level, the max level's 50. Though this always bothered me. I used to hear this a lot from some people. There was always this like narrative that Dead Rising, to like beat the game, you would have to play it multiple times that it was like nearly impossible to beat it in one go. And I've never had that experience. I don't think I've ever beat Dead Rising with like needing to restart. I'm pretty sure every time I've done it from like without having to restart with a leveled up character. I think I'm gonna go with the leveled up Frank, mainly because it might give us more opportunities to do side content, and also just so I actually can get a max level, so we can hopefully see some of the max level content. So yeah, we'll stick with that. Yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, I'll better change this in a sec, but it's got some like weird outfit. It's not that weird, but I've got some custom outfit stuff on right now.
Say, buddy, you mentioned something about research for a story.
That's right. Got a tip that something big's happening.
In a nowhere little town like that? They sure didn't mention anything about it on TV.
Yeah, well, I'm freelance, pal. I don't make my living waiting for the TV to tell me what to cover.
Here she is. Willamette, Colorado.
Oh, I spelled Willamette wrong in my title. Haha, I'm gonna change that.
Distinguishing characteristics? Jack shit. About the only thing to do in this town is kill time at the shopping mall.
That's a good line. There's 2 T's in Willamette. There we go.
What was that? The army? Yeah.
Looks like taking a helicopter was the way to go. I bet they got all the roads blocked off by now.
I think it might be hard to convey now, but I do remember this game looking very impressive for the time. Like, you could definitely see some characters look more cartoony than others. Obviously, the faces are hand animated. This was before. I'm trying to think when, like, facial capture would have become more standard in games. Oh yeah, here's our little intro. It's quite impressive, like how good this game came out. Because if you follow the development, this game was made in like a very short amount of time. Obviously, I mentioned like there was the delay. Oh, didn't actually mean to zoom out there.
Is this what you came to take pictures of?
Sure is.
Uh-oh. Well, that guy's fucked.
No way. And check that out. Look at all those people. What the hell's happening here?
Right. We'll get that in a bit.
I have no idea. But one thing's for sure. Whatever's going on down there, it's not business as usual in this town.
Take some pictures here. This is a very interesting mechanic to have, because you wouldn't have thought like a game like this would have had this whole photography in it. But it's It's one of the like early ways you actually can get a lot of the level up points for. Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye out here because I do know some. Oh yeah, there are some like funny things you can see in this intro.
Holy shit! Did you see that?
I think there is a way to skip this. Oh, you don't turn around. Straight up, I've seen people who have like used a free cam. There's basically only just like empty fields behind us. It's this town is very much like as soon as you like change perspective.
Take us down. We have to check out that building.
Huh? Where?
Right below us.
Okay, here's one. You see that fence there? For some reason, I'm trying to think the best way to explain it. So, normally when you have geometry, you're only supposed to see from one angle. The back side doesn't have any visible geometry. They, like, purposefully don't render to save on resources. But someone fucked up here and put it on the wrong side of the fence. So there's just this weird floating, like, bent part of the fence. Oh, I don't know why you aren't saving anyone. It's weird.
Center of town. Take me there.
There we go. I mean, like, obviously from a story perspective, it's like they want to show messed up shit. But it's just really funny that you make no attempt to save anyone. Granted, if, like, in horror movie cliches, that would get you killed trying to save those people. Alright, here he is. Here's the mall.
Can you get me on the rooftop of that mall?
You gotta be kidding me. Man, you are nuts.
It's just like a cliche thing of like, oh, they would go down and then like a zombie would jump in the helicopter and it would crash or something.
It's Frank. Frank West. Remember that name because the whole world's gonna know it in 3 days when I get the scoop.
Alright. Whoa! Shit!
Oh no.
Get us back down to that rooftop.
No, I'm gonna get my butt chewed out for this one. We're going down.
But yeah, when I see these cutscenes and I think of some of the stuff you'd see in Dead Rising 3 and 4, you can really see the kind of flanderization of the series. It like got it, you know, essentially would become like a parody of itself.
You're the reporter, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, I do know something interesting about this guy.
Came alone.
He's not voiced by him,
Yeah,
but a lot of the
You know,
motion capture for this game was done by
no crew.
the same like stunt
What's going on around here?
production crew that worked on Devil May Cry 3 and the latter ones.
What did you see from this?
So a lot of this motion capture is done by Ruben Landon. He's the motion capture and voice actor for Dante.
If it were just a riot, I doubt the military
You can actually find it. He's got videos of like the raw sessions, and you can find footage of him like acting out Carlito's scenes with TJ here, TJ Rotolo.
Doesn't sound like civil disobedience. It's too quiet.
Almost as if everyone's already dead.
Yeah. So why don't you just tell me already? What's going on?
This is
Think you'd better
considering like you this game would have come like 10 years after Resident Evil 1, and considering that this game didn't have a Japanese dub, like it's in English in all regions, it's shocking like how, you know, that's not actually that a long time, and this is still Capcom, like how much better they got a localization. Because like this has actually got a decent script. Like characters don't typically say too much stuff that, like, you know, you call out and say, oh yeah, that's a weird sentence. There's some like really good lines in here. Alright, here's Carlito. Looks like, yeah, we'll take a picture of Carlito. Good, yeah. Alright, so here we are. Getting into the mall. No. Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. Here we go. This is the default outfit. We'll rock with this for a while. I will do a safety save here. So this game, it's not tagged, but I put the tag of survival horror. I still think this game does count as a survival horror game. Oh look, there's my my old saves. Weird. Let's just do a new save. There we go.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah, I should explain that. I used the wrong button. These are like bonus point stickers. So PP is it's weird. I think it means like photography points or something. Okay, yeah, the HUD's not carved by me. That's good. But it's basically experience points, and they kept using the term PP throughout the series. Oh, you actually worked in a mall. Yeah, I've never worked in a mall. But so this is your worst nightmare. I can see that. But it's funny enough, like, oh, I don't... Try to think, actually. There are malls in the UK, actually, that are this size as well.
What in the world?
This is quite a straightforward port. I wouldn't really call this like a remaster, because they pretty much just like put the base game in, like, yeah, it runs at the better frame rate, but they didn't like changing the textures and stuff like that, and I'm probably fine with that, because I'd be worried that, you know, they wouldn't be able to keep, like, definitely back, I don't think even like the AI upscaling stuff was like that common or usable at the time. Off we go. We're doing pretty good here, because like, we've already got very high level stats in terms of health, inventory, movement speed as well. That's one of the key ones. So the main gimmick of this game is obviously it's timed. There's a set amount of time. Obviously, like, time doesn't go during like cutscenes and pause menus and stuff like that. But the game, you know, has a constantly running timer, and story events and optional content are all dependent on time. So a lot of the idea of like the replaying it is like you start to learn when events happen and how to schedule your time and things like that. So it's an interesting spin on that replayability that survival horror had.
My baby! I can't live without my precious little sweetie doggy! Oh, where's my Madonna? Where is she?
Oh dear, that woman.
Hey, this is no time to ogle pretty girls, son. You looking to get yourself eaten alive by zombies?
What? Did you just say
I do think this is
zombies?
funny because
Take a look out there.
from what I remember, Resident Evil actually didn't use the term zombies that much. Oh, there is something weird about this intro. A lot of the zombie models in this intro aren't actually the zombies used in the game. They're actually models from development builds, like beta versions.
Zombies are stupid and slow.
The actual zombies in game aren't as like desaturated and gory.
All right then. Feel like making yourself useful? Take a look around the mall. Bring anything we can use for the barricade back here. Andale! Come on, pronto!
And Frank's just like trying to take pictures, and that guy's completely ignoring him. Yeah, here we go. Oh, there's a PP sticker here. Where is it? Here, I'm gonna take some
Perfect.
pictures here. Where was that? Like, if you look now, these zombies actually look different than the ones did in the cutscene. Oh. Okay. There we go.
Fantastic.
But you can talk to some of these guys around here. Take a picture of you, mate. I don't know if I'll get it, but there is a trophy for taking pictures of everyone. Oh, there's a... Oh. Crap, I didn't mean to do that. So, the way the PP stickers work is like there's a percentage comes up, and it's because you want to get them into like a certain distance. Check out the wall here. We'll see a bit later. I don't think this one's doing it. But I think this was some of the early examples of like in-game rendering to do reflections. Like, they're clearly faked here, but we'll see some stuff in this engine. This is the MT Frameworks engine, and Capcom used it a lot this generation. Like Lost Planet, Devil May Cry 4, this were all on this engine.
Where do you suppose he went anyway? He couldn't have gotten out of the mall. He's probably hiding somewhere, shitting in his pants like a...
This is kind of interesting, actually, because this is pretty much the only part of the game where you hear like a lot of survivor dialogue outside of like just incidentally talking. Pretty much for the rest of the game, you only really hear it in cutscenes, or you in like when they're roaming around. Like, most of the dialogue in the game is done via text. Oh hi, oh hi, Mark.
I'm not scared. Zombies are too slow to get me.
Go.
Damn it! Every time I come shop.
You! Stop right there! Do you have any idea what you've done? Why did you summon me to this place? What are you planning?
Would you calm down? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, mystery intrigue.
What the...
These people gonna turn? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see.
What are you thinking?
I love this scene. This woman. She's so concerned for the dog that she, like, no man can stop her. Oh, well. I kind of wondered, I played serious. I kind of feel like that might be slightly inspired by Shaun of the Dead. Because it kind of reminds me of some of the stuff that's in there. But also, I've not seen a lot of the, like, more classic Romero zombie flicks, so maybe that's, like, a trope. I actually have seen a little bit of Dawn of the Dead. Oh no, Todd! Oh, Mark! Oh. Brian Reynolds! Not Ryan Reynolds, thankfully. Ah. No, it was Brian Reynolds. Legally distinct. But yeah, if you look now, the zombies actually look different. I don't know why. Just for some reason, I guess they never updated that cutscene. So you can see zombies that aren't actually in game in that opening bit.
Where are the others?
I don't know. I hope they got away.
But yeah, that's just straight up. You can't save the people in the intro there. They won't follow you, and they're all kind of programmed to be useless. Even the ones with weapons, like there's a guy with a shotgun, and he gets overwhelmed even.
Those things are in the mall. We'd better not use this door.
What are you doing?
The air ducts. They'll get us back into the mall. And apparently those things aren't smart enough to use the ducts. So they won't be a factor.
Wait a minute. You want to get back in there? What for?
Oh.
Hey.
Nice camera. Are you a photographer?
I do like Frank. He's very real.
Matter of fact, I am.
He feels
Frank West.
compared to like the later
Could you show me some
depictions
pictures,
of him.
Frank?
He just seems very real and very just kind of like reacts very naturally to how weird the situation is. I'll say like this character like mostly looks real, but funny enough, they actually like for some reason modified her model to make her look more plasticky, so she ends up looking a bit weird.
I took that one near the entrance.
When we're at cutscenes, when we got some downtime, I'll talk about it. But there's a resource that a lot of this info is from.
Nope. Thanks for showing me, though.
Hey, we're not done talking yet. Just who are you guys?
I'm Jesse. The man you saw earlier is Brad. That's all I'm authorized to tell you.
There you go, 71 hours. That gives you a rough idea though of like how the in-game timers work, because we've probably been in game for like 10-15 minutes. You ain't planning on going back down into the mall, are you? Well, if you're going to at least take this transceiver with you, and you better take this map too. You have to do this because yeah, you can't leave without it. Let's take a picture of this guy here. Otis. We'll be hearing from him. And there's Jesse. Can't answer your questions. Even if we ran out with one, I still got my hands full of what's going on around here. Find that line's funny because that's kind of giving away a bit too much. Alright, so how this is kind of different as a survival horror game is it still does the limited inventory thing, but instead of there being limited resources, all the weapons are breakable. I think it's quite a controversial thing because I always hear that some people insist that weapon durability is not a fun mechanic and it shouldn't be in games. I think it can work, but I think you have to build a game around it. I think Dead Rising is one of the series that justifies it best. Yeah, soccer ball. Well, there's soccer balls on the roof, I don't know. Alright, so here we go. So, there is one difference that people have noted with this version is... So, the Survivor AI was never great. Like, it's very basic. Like, they'll follow you. You can press a button to make them follow you, and then you can, like, point and say, oh, come to this spot. Alright, here we go. Check this out. So those come up at, like, dramatic moments where they want you to, like, take pictures. This is a tutorial thing, though. This is, like, just getting you introduced to, rescuing survivors. There we go. So they'll come up here. This is honestly, like, the main way that you, gain experience here. I'm just gonna wait a bit. Some of you have to be careful of. If they're not close enough to you, they won't come through the door with you. But there you go. There's our PP points. But yeah, check it out. Like how oh. Like that's impressive in itself that there's this many zombies. Like you could definitely tell that a lot of them aren't moving as much. But even like, you know, as far back as these ones here, like they're still moving. Like this is a really impressive engine, and Capcom were using it up until quite recently. Monster Hunter World was built on this engine. I believe Rise is on the RE engine now. That's the main engine they're using for stuff. Here we go. But for a very long time, this was like their, you know. Hey, it's Otis, back in security. Can you hear me? Let me give you a rundown of Mall's layout so you know what you're doing. Right, on the other side of the warehouse, you'll find Paradise Plaza. There's lots of shops there, restaurants, foreign goods, books, you name it. It's a preview mall, so you'll probably need to use the can now and then. That's just him telling you about the map and how to save. Because, yeah, you save in bathrooms. But, we'll get familiar with this, because anytime you come, like, back and forth between the mall... Oh, I'm going to pick up the shower head. This is the other gimmick as well, that all, like, the weapons are all, like, weird, incidental, everyday items. And some of them are useful, and some aren't. I have to try and show off, like, the moves you unlock. It's really the weirdest fit. I'm trying to think, there's so many weird things about this. There's actually a lot of, weird moves and techniques you unlock. It's almost like beat-em-up stuff. And I'll have to check it out at some point. There's actually a PlayStation 2 game that Capcom made. I think it's called like Shadow of Rome. I think that's the name. But it's basically like a prototype of this game. Like it's not a zombie-based game, but a lot of the like controls and subsystems are like quite. You could see the DNA between the two.
All right, fine. Give me your gun. Come on, I'm reason you just got hurt. Let me help.
No.
But there are a lot of like weird
That's against
beat 'em up
regulation.
moves that you unlock.
Yeah, well, I don't think they had zombie-infested malls in mind when they wrote those regulations, kid.
You
We'll
know
see
how
them
to
though.
use this?
Kinda. I've covered wars, you know.
There you go. That's the big meme line. I don't know how, but that line became like a weird meme line for him. I think just because it's like such a ridiculous
Look, after I'm through helping
assertion.
you and I are gonna have a nice little chat.
There we go. So this is how you keep track of the story progress and knowing what's coming up next. Here's our time. There we go. There's our hairy arm. Right, so here we are. We're in the mall. Take that. There we go. Okay, so just make sure you're aware. That's not lag. That's happening there. That's like a... You kind of see it more in action games. Especially like Devil May Cry ones. I don't know what you would call it, but that's a purposeful thing that a lot of action games do. I gotta check out these books. There's a mechanic of this is why you've got books in your inventory. They give you boosts and buffs like these ones here. Let's see. Okay. Sports goods. Probably not that. Okay. Oh! Okay, so this actually is quite a useful one, because this explains how the photo system works. So, there's different situations that give you different bonuses that are color-coded. And this book just gives you like an idea of things to do. But yeah, that's like hit stop. That is like an actual technique. I'm trying to remember where the PP sticker is on here. Oh, there it is.
Fantastic.
There you go. See, you could get a lot of PP for getting those. Ugh. Oh, I missed. There we go. Love the sound of this, folks. Here. You have to actually, like, recharge the camera battery because it does have limited uses. There we go. But, this is what a lot of this game's like. Something I think that kind of went wrong with the series is after 2, they got a bit too focused on combat and killing zombies as being the main draw. But I think the more, like, the improv aspect of the game. Oh, these are the surf bots from Mega Man Legends, by the way. There we go. So yeah. This is more where like the comedy and wackiness of Dead Rising came in. So it was kind of like you could take the game as seriously as you want, or you can do this shit. But it's basically like incapacitate zombies because they no longer can see, so they're just... There we go. There we go. Look at this idiot. Where's this... Who, you know... Who runs around with a fucking massive fin on their head? Huh? Yeah. Okay, we won't keep that on though. But yeah, a lot of this stuff, if you use it, is like not useful at all. But it is just the fact they let you use it. I'd always love to see a comeback of this series, maybe even like a spiritual successor. And the thing I would want to see, because I feel like the series just was like, oh, we've got to keep upping the enemy count. Like, that's the main focus, is just more and more enemies. And I don't think that was, like, the draw that people wanted. You know, like, what they were interested in. What I would want is just the, like, interactivity, like how many random items and clothes you can pick up to go up. I'll mention the reason why there's a lot of, like, weird Mega Man stuff is because this was produced by Keiji Inafune. This was probably, like, one of the, like, last kind of new things that he did before kind of, like, his career went downhill. He produced this and Dead Rising 2, which wasn't made by Capcom, but he did still produce it. What's this? Oh, this is a sunglass shop. No, it's okay. Like, that's why I, like, you know, I emphasized that his career went downhill afterwards. Okay, here's another bookstore. Hold on to tools and construction. That's a good one. What does this do? I don't want to go too crazy with books. What does entertainment do? Okay, probably don't want that. What's interior design do? No. Yeah, I have a few wacky moves right now. Oh. I like unique moves for when I get grabbed. Here, we'll look them up. Because, you get, like, a ton of these weird skills. One of the kind of interesting things that does make doing these repeat playthroughs fun is, when you level up, what actually goes up is random. I think there is, like, a procedure, like, you'll never randomly level up attack to full. But, like, the order you get stuff in is somewhat randomized. Okay, so we've got, yeah, the jump kick. That is a very useful one. Because it knocks zombies over. And if they knock into other zombies, it will, like, bowling pin them over. Yeah, you can climb on the crowd of zombies. That's kind of a crazy one. Push in the direction Frank is facing. That's just, yeah. There's, like, multiple interesting ways of, like, getting zombies off of you. Blind dodge. This is a big one. It's, like, very useful for certain boss fights. When grabbed by zombies. There we go. Make use of Frank's body physique to tackle. Press and hold L3, then press. Yeah. And grab by zombie, push downward. Yeah, that's the one I did where you throw them over the shoulder. The double lariat. Double lariat actually is really useful. Oh, and Yuji Naka. Funny enough, someone linked a video in the Discord I'm in. He's now claiming that in 2006 he did not voluntarily leave Sega. He was fired. I don't know why he's only just now saying this. Couldn't be because his career's about to fucking take a nosedive, could it be? And based on everything he said, like, he said he quit because he didn't want to be a producer anymore, and he didn't like what was going on with Sonic, and Sonic 06 was being rushed. So it doesn't. I don't know if it adds up. And like he's, I'll say this allegedly, allegedly because of stuff. Oh yeah, lift up and face a zombie. That's the one I want to try. Knee drop actually is really useful. It does kill zombies on the floor. I want to try to do the suplex. Wall kick. I don't know if the wall kick's actually useful. I remember there was a trailer that I used to watch on Xbox Live a lot that would show the wall kick. It made Dead Rising look weird because like most of that trailer was showing off all these melee moves. We did the hammer throw. Okay. I'll try to show off a few more of these. Oh. There's the kick. There we go. And then, can I get behind a zombie? That's actually quite hard because once they notice you. Nope. There we go. Suplex. Alright, well, here's a tip. We're going to show off a good opening tip here. Let's see, is there any good... See, this is what I mean, like... Dead Rising 2, I will say, they did really up the amount of weird stuff you could pick up. Obviously, that fed into the whole weapon combo system they added into that game. We probably will play Dead Rising 2 as well. I think, like, in some aspects it's better and in some it's worse. Oh! Oh, no. I've got to be more careful here. My water gun's not helping me out. Right, here we go. We'll take a skateboard. Bowling ball's pretty good. Golf club. Yeah, we'll take a golf club. But yeah, I would love to see like a take on a game like this where they just went fucking over the top. So here's how the golf club works. You don't actually swing it at zombies. You swing golf balls at them. Haha. Oh. Oh, that's quite a good joke. It's about looting. Alright, here's one of the other crazy subsystems now. Let's see, let's go. Yeah, you can make, if you insert two, you can make weird juices. What did we make? What did we make? Oh, this is a really good one. Okay, we'll take that. What other food items do I have? Okay, I think I'll keep that. We'll take an orange juice just because these are really good for healing. Here's a pro tip. If you're playing Dead Rising 1 and starting out, there's always a katana that spawns on top of this awning here. I always recommend going and getting that first. Oh, there we go. Also, I have to show you this, Clarice. Probably one of the, like, subtlest but weirdest Easter eggs in this game. Yeah. Okay, she knew what that was. Clarice knew it. Hold on, I'm just gonna Okay, this is one of the annoying mechanics here. When he calls you, you can't attack. And you can't, and if you get hit, he'll, like, call you rude. There you go. So that's explaining, he gives you hints about survivors. Here, I wanna... Oh, I did that wrong. I keep pressing the wrong button to zoom out. I don't know why. Okay, but, we're gonna move on from here. We're gonna head to the outside here. But yeah, that's Jill's sandwiches. It makes sense there'd be, like, one Resident Evil reference, but there's... Let's see. There's some woman running around in Paradise Plaza. He's... Oh! Okay. We should go do that then. This is an important one, actually. Hey you're in my way. Can I see your hard work? I'm trying to take some pictures here. You got a nice camera. You don't know the first thing about photography, do you? You have to read these quick, actually. These go by really quick. This was an issue that was only on the original 360. When this game came out, a lot of people still didn't have HD TVs. So a lot of people were still playing, like, the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360 on CRTs. The text was impossible to read on a CRT. Sorry about that. You know, I happen to be a pro too. Maybe not as good as you, but... Think you're a professional, huh? Ah, right. Gotcha. Really appreciate the word professionalism carries.
Perfect.
Oh, he got angry. You don't have to. You can't just use that word like you own it. The name's Frank West. Sorry I got in the way of your shot. Let's go here now. Okay. Hang on a sec, buddy. Hey, why don't I do you a favour? I'll have a look at your technique and I'll give you some pointers. Don't be shy now, Frankie. Here, I'll even model for you. Show you what you can do and I'll be the judge. Well, great day, huh? Sometimes I think I'm a genius just because. So yeah, this is the, basically a tutorial to help you learn how the photography stuff works. And yeah, there's like the weird theme. Like this is such a weird, just extra mechanic built into this game, and it's got quite a lot going on. Okay. While I show off my photography skills. All right. Oh, I missed it.
I'm a pro. You're nothing.
There we go. This guy's also the motion captures done by Ruben Landon. Clash says, shame this doesn't have an Xmas mode because this game actually seasonal. Oh no, you don't know about it. You're talking about Dead Rising 4, which is set during Christmas, and that game's a fucking travesty. Not entirely the devs' faults. Well, somewhat the devs' fault. It depends on it's complicated. I'll talk about it when we're done.
You're nothing. Fantastic. I'm a pro. You're nothing.
But I gotta get closer to him. Hang on.
Perfect. Is that the best you can do? Beautiful. Fantastic.
There we go.
Great shot.
That's what you call photo op. Oh no. This is an older game, mind you. Not everything about it's perfect. The AI was always like one of the things about it that people complain about. And there seems to be a consensus that the
Smile. Perfect.
oh, I mistimed that.
Nice job.
That this version, for some reason, the AI.
Fantastic. Boring. Nice one.
Hold on, I think I need to get him to like move and fight more zombies or something.
Fantastic. Nice job.
Come on, man.
Beautiful. Fantastic. I'm a pro. You're nothing. Nothing. Smile. Oh, yeah, great. Perfect. Boring. Smile. Oh, yeah, great. Perfect. I'll show you for real this time.
Oh, great, he's calling me again.
Beautiful. Perfect. Over here, old man.
I'm actually not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. There used to actually be a menu for it. I think it's in here. But yeah, here's all the intro survivors that get killed. These are the scoops. Weirdly enough, it has the ones from my first playthrough here. So we won't look at those that too much. What the hell, man?
Over here, old man. Beautiful. Perfect. That's no good, man. Oh, yeah, great. Smile. Great shot.
I think I need to take a picture of him while he's attacking.
Fantastic. Yeah. Keep it up, old timer.
Or something.
Fantastic. Is that the best you can do? Smile.
It's almost like this bit's broken.
Smile. Beautiful.
Oh, I missed him.
Over here, old man.
Come on. Man, his AI is really bugging out. Did we do it?
Perfect. You old sack of crap. Perfect. You old sack of crap. Smile. Oh, yeah, great.
Good.
I'm a pro. You're nothing.
Okay, well, I'm going to go refill the camera. Maybe that will respawn some zombies. Okay, so he will follow me a bit, so... Let's go somewhere crowded. I believe for this section they actually make them less zombies around to try and make this easier.
Nice one. Smile.
Come on.
Great shot. Good. That's no good, man. Smile. Fantastic. I'll show you for real this time. Smile.
What are you doing, son?
Beautiful. Fantastic. Great shot.
Alright, there we go. It had to be over a certain value, that was it.
Well, it's in focus. And the composition's okay, I suppose. Uh-huh. It ain't half bad.
Sorry that took so
Here's the next
long.
one, Frankie. But first, feast your eyes on my work. Now this is my most emotionally moving shot.
This is a hint about, like,
Now this
PP moments.
is my sexiest shot. Okay. This is my most violent shot. Check it out. Okay, here's the deal, Frankie. You gotta go out there and take even better pictures than the ones I just showed you. You think you can handle that, huh? Yeah.
I love his reaction there. Yeah. Alright. Okay, we've done that. I'm going to save now because that took way too long. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Oh no, it's the right way. Oh, there's a knife though. Oh, did I? No, there it is. There we go. Oh. We'll, save. Alright, now we'll go off and, do some stuff. So. The photo challenge. Let's try this first. So yeah, this one of the pro tips if you're trying to do a lot of stuff in this game. Where is Alfredo Plaza? Also, if you look on the map, these kind of give you hints of where to find things. You know, if I'm going to Alfredo Plaza, I should probably go this way around. Even though the arrow is, yeah, something they improved is there was a way to, like, look up details on what the question marks were. Like, I think, funny enough, my perfect... Oh, that's why. Okay. We've got to open those up. You have to actually kind of avoid zombies here, because the skateboards will break quite quickly. There we go. But I think what a lot of people forget about with the time and how this stuff works is that if you want to go for some of the achievements, like the ones where you rescue all the survivors, or you just want to explore and stuff, you can just, you know, save and then just ignore the story and just go off and do your own thing. Like, the game lets you play until when the helicopter arrives, even if you, like, fail the story thing. You know what? I think it's going to force me to do the... Oh! Back up for Brad first. Because he's here. Yeah. Because there's, you know, like a few barricades and things locked up still. Oh no, it's that guy. But yeah, I think like my perfect... I don't know if it's possible because they're in different engines, but man, like this game in the Dead Rising 2 with the Dead Rising 2 like polish to some of the systems and the amount of items and clothes and stuff.
Okay, we'll have to talk about this later.
Though I think this engine is probably better than the one that were used on the sequels.
All right, I'll cover you from here. You need to stick to the shadows. Try to get close to the target, okay?
And what am I supposed to do when I get close?
Well, the best solution would be to shoot the guy. But if you can't do that, keep him busy dodging your bullets and stay out of trouble. Are you up to it?
I'm a lot better with a camera. But yeah, I'll give it a shot.
All right. Next time he reloads...
It's kind of funny he gives you ammo there because reloadable guns isn't a concept in this game.
Make your way over there. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, there he is. Oh. Okay, so, because this is an older game... Oh, shit, I didn't jump in time. The combat's a bit weird. When you use guns, you're attacking with the face buttons, kind of like Resident Evil 4. And you can't move while aiming. Okay, I'm gonna drink my Man, he's got good range because the... Oh! He did a cool kick. There we go. Let's just... That's how good the katana is, by the way. Like, that's how much damage it does. It's so much better than the gun. Oh, off he goes.
He got away. Who was that anyway?
I don't know.
Sure you don't.
Well, thanks for your help. The name's Brad.
I'm Frank West, photojournalist. And right now, I'd rather have an explanation than your thanks, Brad.
Sorry, I've got nothing to tell you. Look, I don't know what Jesse told you, but as far as I'm concerned, we're through working together. So you cover your zombie story and leave the rest to us.
You guys are looking for someone here, aren't you?
Who is that? Where did you take it?
You help me, I help you.
Yeah. Good job, Frank.
Damn. You're one hell of a journalist, aren't you, Frank? A hot-headed, underhanded, hotshot paparazzi with nothing better
He's
to
like
do
completely
than invade
lucky
people's
that he got
privacy.
that.
I try. You got a point.
Oh man, look at that nose. That beautiful nose.
You win, Frank. Let's work together. Jesse and I are DHS agents. And yes,
There we
we're
go.
looking for the man
Department
in
of
that picture.
Homeland Security.
You're with Homeland Security.
Yep.
Is that guy a terrorist or something?
As goofy as this game is and the series goes, this game actually has like very,
The entrance plaza. You're sure?
I think it's fair to say, like politically charged commentary. Like there's actually like quite
Hey,
a
do
specific
I have
theme
your
with the
permission to cover
story.
this story? Or not?
It's kind of a shame like some of the latter stuff that the series went into, because like this is a very deep, enriched like conspiracy story. Okay. So yeah, so straight up we're with Brad here. One thing though, you can fire the guns out. Probably gonna drop this photo magazine soon. Good. There we go. Yeah, here we go. I would say, despite like how bad some of the survivor AI is, Brad's pretty good. Brad's fine. It's just a shame that most of them. It's because like they wanted to give different characters like kind of like different levels of behavior. Like some panic more, some won't fight, some. But oh. I'm not as good at those as I used to be when my my arms and hands were better. I'll tell you that for free. This is one of the two-handed weapons, so you can't store this in your inventory. You have to pick it up and drop it every time. So that's like another thing you have to kind of think about. Here we go. Once we do this, I think we've got some free roam. You know, like we don't have a story thing going on. That's kind of the flow of this game. Is you have like the story stuff that's going on actively, and then they'll say, "Oh, now wait until this time," and that's when you can kind of just go off and change things. So there we go. That's a helpful thing we've done. I think this might be the most iconic song in Dead Rising in history, aside from the convict theme. Is this mall theme? They did such a good job of like doing the like Americana music sound.
Until you can
Absolutely,
guarantee
sir.
me
If
safe
you
passage
just open
through
this
these.
gate. Just open this gate. It's for your protection.
I am not opening any gate. Thank you very much. I'm going to stay right here.
Dr.
when it's
Barnaby,
safe.
sir.
Thank you and
Dr.
goodbye.
Dr. Barnaby.
Good job, man.
Well,
They
what
play a
happened?
lot of bad pop music. Yeah.
Can't just
Well,
arrest him?
I'm used to that.
He turned down my offer.
I've never actually heard elevator music in an actual elevator, by the way.
Secure route out of here.
Maybe that's just not a thing that's in the UK.
Jesse has a direct line to HQ. The first thing we need to do is to call
But yeah, it was more pops on in retail stores, yeah. There we go. Frank, right now, you're in the entrance plaza. Looks like you've got the shutter open. If you want to change some fresh studs, okay. Okay, so that's the security room, but we can't go that way anymore. Let's see, can we open the shutter from this side? Or do we have to wait for a story thing? Okay, we must have to wait for a story thing on that. Okay, let's go for these for now. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Which book is this? There we go. So yeah, this is how good the chainsaw is. Just like one hit kills everything. It doesn't last very long, so it's a very good thing I got that book. That's where a lot of the strategy comes in, is finding the specific books that give you the high durability, because it's a big increase, like ×3. Oh, here we go. We've hit sundown. So this is a forced cutscene. This is important. I think this mechanic kind of disappeared at one point. I can't remember if 3 did this. I don't remember if 3 did this, but zombies get stronger at night for some reason. I don't know if there's ever a lore explanation for it. But they get like more aggressive at night. Oh no! I think my chainsaw despawned. Oh well. We could get another one, that's fine. Take this out. Take that. That's why the cook's really good. The kick's good, by the way. Oh, here's one. What's the matter? You go okay? Grace, where's Grace? My baby, I want my baby. Oh yeah, this is the really... This one's quite dark, actually. You got separated from your kid? Grace is my baby. I'll find your baby for you, lady. First, let's get you someplace safe. Just leave me alone. Those damn zombies ate my baby. Like, yeah, there is some, like, surprisingly dark shit in this. Just gonna clear these out. Oh. Despite not making sense, these guys you can't headshot. What, you want to stick around with them? With the ones that ate your little girl? Come on. I'm not going to let you die here. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's got an injured leg, so you have to carry her. But, oh! Oh shit. I didn't mean to hit you. Alright, AI. Come on.
Come on.
Because I can't carry her over that. There we go.
Thank you very much.
Oh shit. I can heal her though. So. Yeah, she gets to her, I can give her food. Yeah, let's clear more of these out. Here we go.
Thank you very much.
So yeah, so this guy will attack you for a bit. But if I attack him for long enough, he'll stop. Knock it off, you little punk. I'm not here to fight. You win, do whatever you want. Talk to me, kill me, whatever. Listen to me, I came here to help you guys. I can take you someplace safe. Shit, why the hell didn't you say that at first? Get me the hell out of here already. Here, eat these.
Time flies when you're having fun, and 3 years have already flown
I
by
don't think
while
so.
we at the Willamette Mall have been having fun bringing you quality goods at reasonable prices. Please join us next month,
Okay.
starting on the 10th, for our 3rd anniversary extravaganza. With fun
Oh.
activities for the whole family, you can't afford to miss the fun.
Follow me.
Parkview Mall.
Alright, now we've got a crew with us. Come, Bert.
Follow me.
Okay, yeah.
Come on.
What the fuck, Aaron?
Follow me. Frank.
Come on.
Come on.
Okay, here we go.
Follow me.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Shit. Yeah, here's where it starts to get annoying.
Over there.
Okay, hang on. Oh. Oh, get off me. There we go. Oh. Yep, sadly. Yeah, this is the struggle that we have to deal with.
Thank you very much. You shouldn't have.
Yep, I'm in the food court.
What do you think you're doing?
Hang on, I'm gonna get you guys some health. You have to be careful with drink. You drink too much, it you throw up. Oh.
Not gonna happen. Come on.
Okay. Oh, okay. Now this bit's not too bad. It's just this is the big area. Oh no. Okay. Shit, I forgot these guys spawn. I thought these guys didn't spawn until later. How they get here is not explained, by the way.
Alright, looks like we found our next contestant. We're gonna take out that dude and snatch his old lady.
Okay, how did these convicts get here and get a fucking military jeep? Alright, well here it comes. Here's the song.
Follow me.
I hope this song doesn't get DMCA'd. We have to actually worry about that. Oh yeah, this is a weird mechanic. Frank emulates light when it's dark. You can see he's got like a little glow. I guess they were like worried it would be too dark for him.
Follow me.
Okay, am I going? Yeah, I'm going the right way. Yeah, Otis. Yeah, call me now. There we go. Where is she? Where is she? Oh, right, we leveled up. Oh, new skill. Prestige points. That's what it's not fire points, prestige points. I think they changed the name of these later. Are awarded for actions such as escorting the survivors to safety or defeating zombies. You level up. Yeah, attack power, running speed, maximum life, item stock, item throw distance, and new skills.
Follow me.
Yeah. Here's the... Here's where it starts to get awkward.
Come on. Come on.
And I'm just gonna keep fucking calling me.
Thank you very much.
Oh! Come on. This is why people don't like Otis. Oh, no. Oh, she's dead. A little unlucky on my part.
Come on.
You kind of need to be holding hands with her for her to stand a chance there. I'll say for this game, like, I can't imagine what the frustration is trying to get rescuing all survivors. You'd have to be saving and reloading saves like constantly. There are some books that help, but one of the books you don't get until like the final day, and most of the survivors are gone by that point. And like I said, apparently the AI doesn't seem to be as smart in this version.
Thank you.
Over there.
Come on, Aaron. Oh!
Sounds too hard.
Fine, Otis. Space Rider machine in Wonderland Plaza looks like it's out of control. Okay, that's an important one. We'll try and do that.
Damn it.
Okay, okay.
Gotcha. Follow me. Come on. Follow me.
Okay, please tell me you followed. Because if they don't follow, they just slowly lose health.
Damn.
Oh yeah, the zombies get in here as well, which is annoying. Dead Rise 2 is a bit nicer about like this and getting survivors back. Oh yeah, this is one of the this is the unique thing about the zombies in this universe, is that the infections actually spread by weird insects. And yeah, that's what controls them. And yeah, if you kill
What in the hell?
the queen, it like yeah. Oh, what the heck? Okay. It'll pick that up. Oh, he didn't fucking follow me. That's why he's not there. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. Now you gonna come? Dead Rising 2 does this a lot better because they just give you an icon that tells you when they're about to follow. Oh, hi, Robot. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to me to struggle with this fucking AI. I knew this coming in, though. So, I've got no one to blame but myself.
Thank you very much.
What's our opinion on cake? Cake's good. And the band's good, yeah.
Follow me.
Alright, you guys all good? Not a fan of peppermint, but everything else there sounds great.
Come on.
I think there's cake in this game.
Thank you very much.
Not a fan of like Christmas fruitcake though.
Follow me.
I'll always bring it up because it was my favourite joke. There's the first SpongeBob Christmas special, the one where he learns about Christmas, and it's in the musical number. And they sing about how it's a yearly tradition that people give each other fruitcakes and then throw them in the bin because nobody wants to eat them. And I love that one. Because it's like, yep. Too right. You have to be careful though. You don't want too many flavours in a cake. There we go. We actually managed to fucking save them, though. We got them back here. We lost Sophie. But,
So that's what Dr. Barnaby said, huh?
what I should have done is got saved Sophie first. Sophie, you basically have to get on her own.
We gotta line out or what?
The signal's being blocked.
Trying to think.
I can't even contact HQ on the emergency line.
So,
Red velvet cake's good. Like a red velvet cake.
we're gonna have to secure a
Black
wire
Forest
for
Gallo
ourselves.
might be my favourite, though.
All right, we've got to deal with the situation we've.
I mean, yeah, you could put cookie in a cake.
Bowheads
That'd
back at
work.
HQ might be working on something too.
There's a helicopter coming. 3 days from
Yeah,
now,
I think Black Forest might be my favourite type of cake.
at noon. It's my ride.
Is your ride reliable?
Absolutely. That's how I plan on getting out of here.
All right then. I'll see to it that the DHS picks up the charter fee. Can we take Dr. Barnaby as well?
Sure.
Clash says the
long as
favourite
you
kind of
tell me
cake
what's
is the
going on.
funfetti box.
Okay.
That's a very
I'll tell you
specific
what you wanna
one.
know.
I'd have to
Later.
look it up.
We have more pressing business right now. If we have to wait here for 3 days, we'll need supplies. Water, blankets, and the like. We'll get Dr. Barnaby here tomorrow morning. I want you to keep an eye on the monitors.
Also prefer ice cream to cake. I don't know. I think cake's probably the better. But obviously, it's the one you can't eat as much. There we go. So we finished case 1. So now we're just free reign until 6 a.m. One cake I want to try. I saw it on Binging with Babish. I hope I get the name right. It's like Le Lettres cake. It's a sponge cake that you soak like overnight in like 3 like different milks and cream. Like it literally, its name means free milk. I probably said the name wrong. I think it's like no, it's Tres Leches, I think is the name of it. But it's quite a difficult cake to make because obviously you're making like the moistest like fragile cake ever. So especially if you're trying to layer it, even Babish like struggles trying to make a layered version. So he just says, "Screw it, I'm just gonna do the one." All right, so. Okay, so that's just future. We can't do those ones yet. You've had you've had a dare letres. Well, you gotta try the tre leches then. But oh, don't make me hungry for cake, because there ain't no cake in my house. Okay, how long are we on? Yeah, we'll not going on that long. Oh. Oh, I got a new skill. I should look up what it is. Here we go. How do you do the wall kick? Oh, yeah, that's quite a tricky one to do. Face crusher, here we go. This is a really good one. This is basically like a running bulldog, but it like instant kills zombies. You actually get like really powerful offhand stuff at this point. Found a couple of survivors in the bookstore in Wonderland Plaza. They look Japanese. Oh, not these guys. Oh, we'll definitely treat holidays. We've got cakes for the actual holidays when that comes up. This one I remember being really annoying. The gimmick is you need a specific book because they don't speak English and you need it to translate. But getting them to like follow you is like really awkward because I think they only follow you when you have the book in your hand. I remember trying this in my last playthrough and it did not it did not go well. Splish, splish, splish. Oh. So yeah, so the max level is 50, which I could see if we're proactive about rescuing survivors, because in this game, that is the best way of getting PP. Here's an annoying thing we'll find out, though. Even if you kill the psychos, the truck here, they can respawn. I'm not sure when they respawn, but they can. Oh, yeah, we've got to get the baseball bat. Luckily, they haven't, but they do respawn after a while. I'm pretty sure. So even if you take them out, more come. But I've been referencing some like behind the scenes and beta stuff. All that info comes from Stippo, who has a YouTube channel where he goes. He's the biggest Dead Rising fan, specifically Dead Rising 1 fan, but in general, and he's covered the series in depths that like no one else could ever achieve in terms of the development stuff. Because like not only has he covered like the base game in depth, he got a hold of development builds somehow that got leaked out into the wild, and he's covered those like from back to front, and he uploads videos fairly often, like kind of like once a month or so, about all the weird stuff that's inside those builds that obviously you're never really supposed to see. Okay, where's the nearest save point? Okay, it's back there. I saw somebody in the North Plaza. He was leaving the supermarket. He was in a real panic too. Something. Okay. We won't go for that yet. I want to do this first. This is one of like the first proper like psycho fights coming up. Aha, so it's in the fitness place. Yeah, I'll get some exercise going. I don't think I can because I've probably already done it, but you actually get PP for doing this. There we go. Man, that how small that menu is, you can tell that that's like a weird porting issue because it was originally the 360 game, and this would have used like the 360's saving UI. Alright, is there a... I feel like there's a PP sticker in this. place, but alright. Okay, so how am I doing? Oh yeah. Just gonna pick up one of the like good food items that's around here. Where is it? Not the ice cream, but I will get some. Yeah, some milk. I think behind one of these there's meat, which is like one of the best things you can get. Oh! Where's that blender? Yeah, the kind of flow of this game is less about trying to directly fight zombies head on most of the time, and it's about navigating around them. What did we make? What did we make? Ah. Nectar. I know what this one does. This one is like... It attracts more queen bee zombies towards you. Here we go. Oh, that's funny. That's showing spoilers there. Frank, you're in Wonderland Plaza. The most popular attraction is a Space Rider roller coaster. Be careful around that. It's not a toy, okay? Actually, I think I should be able to save here. Yeah, there it is. That's the save point. Oh. So, is this it? No, no, no. But we want to do this because it's one of the first like proper psycho fights, and also it opens up like a really important shortcut for getting around later on. So we want to do this. Plus, it's like the psychos. Oh yeah, I should show you this. This game has working mirrors. I don't know how they did this back at the time. These aren't 100% real mirrors, but they are like rendered. They do have issues though. You'll notice in a lot of areas, like in some of the bigger areas, stuff that's in the distance, like if there's too many objects kind of around, they won't get rendered, and especially if there's zombies around, they'll only render zombies when they're like right next to you. But it's still like really impressive tech. Here we go.
Stay away from there, Gramps. Huh? Everyone used to laugh at me.
Hope you like clowns.
Was a walking punchline.
Hope you're not scared of them or anything. Okay, good. Clarice is a big clown fan, so...
When the zombies came, everyone died. That's why I decided to give all the happy people
See, I think this is why this game does a good balance of, like, it's clearly wacky and weird, but it's still, like, scary and insidious. Yeah, Mickey. Ha-ha! Motherfucker! This guy's actually, like, quite a tough fight, from what I remember. What's my best weapon right now? Just saying, I don't have any guns. Look at him go! Yeah! Come on, man. Oh, he's doing the spinneroonie! Actually, the knife he's dropped is actually quite effective because it stun locks him, I think. Oh. Yeah, it's a good thing we're leveled up. There we go. Oh no! That. Wonder if that's like Chainsaw. Texas Chainsaw Massacre inspired a bit. Though it's done in a way. Fucked up way. Like. But yeah, they made the psychos, even the weird ones, they made them like really insidious in this game. I think 2 does an okay job as well. But okay, so get rid of that. So yeah, like if you come back here, you can pick up these chainsaws now, and they're like one of the best weapons in the game actually. Oh yeah, that guy's been stuck on there the whole time. Oh, the security guard shook that. Look, another one respawned. Yeah, this is why the chainsaws are so good, because unlike the big chainsaw, you can carry these around. Yeah, this is why this one's good to do early, because of this shortcut this guy opens up. Come on, Frank. Plus, I've got the book that makes chainsaws last longer, so... Come on, man. By the way, I forget which version. It might be the Japanese version, actually. But there's a version of this game where, like, there's basically no gore. Like, all this dismemberment and blood just doesn't exist. Oh, no. Here we go. I don't know how this works. It doesn't make much sense. Just thread through here, and we're already out. Yep.
Hello?
Yeah, somehow this mirror teleports you to Paradise Plaza. Yeah.
Got it. Thanks.
Yeah, so while I'm here, I'm gonna save again, because there's no auto saving or checkpointing in this game. It's more traditional. That's why I still count this one as like a survival horror, because it does have, you know, it does have survival mechanics still, and that like kind of fit how survival horror games are designed. So yeah, I don't know how it works, but it literally skips you from here to here. You don't even have to like walk through a tunnel to get through here. That's me hitting a button there where you hear Frank shout. Because you have to kind of like keep doing it to kind of entice survivors to keep following you. It kind of gets them to like focus if they're not. This guy's quite good though. Man, he followed me okay. You have to actually be careful actually, because some survivors, if you give them weapons, will just focus on fighting and won't really follow you. How do these zombies get in here? Oh yeah, if you do that, you drop whatever weapon you had. But that's fine, because you can always pick up iron pipes there. Oh, thank you for the follows, by the way. Sorry, I need to sort that out. Clarice, make sure I sort out some sort of follower notification thing. Because I'm tired of missing those. Even if it's just like a little sound alert on my end. Thank you, Greg Simpson. Hey, he's friends with Otis. Good job.
Yo, Frank, give me a hand here.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's basically what I want, Class. It's just the sound, yeah.
Considering the helicopter and all, we have to work together.
All right. Yeah, I have the activity feed. It's just that I have to remember to keep looking over.
We do tell you, can't necessarily be printed.
Yeah, so?
So, I just want you to appreciate the situation.
Well, we're up to our necks in zombies. Yeah, I think I appreciate the situation just fine.
I really like Frank. He is very like no nonsense and just pointing out the ridiculousness of the way some people act here.
I can't believe all this, you know? Seems so unreal.
I think this might be like an extra cutscene. Because the next case doesn't start until, well, maybe it's not. I'm trying to remember.
You should rest a while, Brad.
You go ahead and catch some sleep first.
But this game having a real time is interesting because it means that outside of skipping cutscenes, every playtime is about the same. I think it's roughly like 8 hours for the main. Okay, yeah, that was an optional one there. Yeah, eat, drink all the... There we go, we'll have something balanced. A lot of the... There are books that help with healing items, but they've purposely, that bookstore's locked right now, I'm pretty sure. It's the one Barnaby's in. So they purposely make it hard to get those books. But there's like 3 different books that kind of help with healing amount of items as well. So what am I carrying? I've got the 2 chainsaws. Okay, I'm good. Alright. Okay, so where are these guys? I'm trying to remember. I think that's them there. Yes, they're in the Wonderland Plaza, so I can get there quick. Here they are. Hanging out together. An adventure. Otis, for fuck's sake. Tens of thousands of people are dead. There we go. I don't know if they were, like, intentional, but somehow Otis ends up being, like, the most annoying and, like, despised character. Just because he constantly calls you, and if you get attacked, he calls you back and he calls you rude. And those stupid little lines and everything. He's, like, the greatest villain in the series. Because the thing is, like, yeah, there's the 3 days, and it's kind of spoilers, but whatever. It was spoiled when I started the time, you know, started the game because of my previous save. But the game lasts longer than the 3 days. Where was it? The shortcut is, yeah, it's back here. But yeah, that's a pro tip I'd say if you're starting out the game. Is unlock this shortcut. Like as soon as you can. Because oh. There it is. That's the new move I got. Where's the nearest stairs? Oh, here they are. There are also underground tunnels, but we can't get to those yet. We have to wait for a specific story point. Right, here we go. Okay. Definitely want to keep that one on me. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Learn to speak rudimentary Japanese. Oh, no, don't want that. Wait, I different. I Frank. You go safe place. Fuck's sake, guys.
Anyone there?
Looks like this man wants to go for him. What do you think? Although I think we have no choice but to trust him. Think seriously first, friend. What kind of journalists will come here for a story? There's clearly something wrong with this man. Shh, he'll hear you. Don't worry, his Japanese sucks. He won't understand. Understand? Ah. Oh my god, this guy's ski nandayo. Hi. That's all the Japanese I know. Come, no, come, psych. Okay. Oh! Oh, I missed it!
Perfect.
Okay. So yeah, so they'll follow now.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Oh, we got a new skill again. And I think our health went up. What's our new skill? Oh, weird. Oh, it's giant swing. Here it is. Grab the zombie by its right ankles to take it for a spin. Stand there. I don't know why. Just Frank's just like a really good wrestler.
Come on. Follow me.
All right.
Come on. Yes.
Actually, this is the safer way to go down.
Follow me.
Okay, let me check the map again. Wait, banned? Clarice, you know that means I know you know what that means, right? you just exposed yourself there, Missy. Congratulations, you played yourself.
Follow me. Yeah. Over there. Help me. Follow me. Come on. Follow me. Follow me. Okay. Over there.
Just didn't. Hey, as long as you embrace it, I'm fine with it. I'm just pointing it out. Calling me out.
Come on.
Okay. Safety save here. Because last time when I played, I lost these two fucks. Right here. Yeah, see, the saves spoil it. It actually goes to 6 days. So... Trying to think. Probably, like, doing up until, like, the end of day 2 is probably good. I think you also get a bit more zombies at night as well.
Follow me. Follow me.
Yeah, see, with this book, it, like, really shows you, like, how, much they help you out. Why did I have so much trouble with these guys last time? Maybe I didn't have the shortcut. I think that's what it was. Oh, sorry, man.
Follow me.
You're in front of the door! come on.
Follow me. Come on.
There we go. So I want to use the... Oh, shit. There we go. Oh. Also, these guys surprisingly have quite low health. I don't know why they have so little. But yeah, man, I actually am glad I came in with the leveled up character, because you start off with not a lot of inventory space at all. You, Tanaka. Yep. Nice. Okay. Well, one thing I could do... Don't need that book anymore. Yeah, for a while, these always respawn here. There we go, we'll save again. Sleep with your eyes open, Frank, huh? Let's see, maybe we won't do all of day 2. But we'll, like, find a good stopping point. Like, maybe we'll finish... the, main, like, story or whatever comes up. Because it's kind of interesting. They tell you, like, how many case parts there are. What is the timing game? Okay. Have about 3 hours. There you go. Assholes. Probably this one is, yeah. We've got time to do this, I think. We'll see. We saved though, so... But, taking the shortcut again is the best thing to do here. But yeah, it's a good thing to try and get up on ledges and things like that when you're running from zombies. I can't remember if you have to be in the security room. Oh no, I don't want to save yet. If you have to be in the security room when that timer's done, or if you just have to then go to the security room. Right, but here we are. Get out of my way, lady. But yeah, we're heading to North Plaza now. There's also a psycho there. Oh, wait, hang on. I was going the wrong way. But I don't know when I'm going to mess with that. Because there's a gun store there. And I don't know if it ever empties up until you fight the guy there. There we go. But yeah, if you like look at footage any of the like later Dead Risings, Frank, it looks like you've made it to North Plaza. There's a supermarket there, along with a gun shop, a cutlery shop, and a home center. I don't think I've ever seen these things outside of America. I can't remember if I've ever seen these in England. These, like, weird, fully horizontal escalators. Yeah, the main gimmick of this area is that it's not finished. It's still being constructed. Let's see, where's this guy?
Help me!
Calm down. Take a good look at me, man. Do I look like a zombie to you? Are you one of the good guys?
Believe this?
Maybe. I'll take a safe place. You're better off there.
Can't believe this.
Love to go, but I won't make it far on this leg. What? What's wrong with your leg? I went to get some food from the market, but this crazy guy tried to kill me. He said I was shoplifting and he was going to punish me. He was totally nuts, man. Just insane. That's a hint for a late story thing. Can't just let you stay here, pal. If you can't walk, I'll support you. Seriously? You'll do that for me? What a nice guy. Thanks. Oh, good grapefruit myself. Here we go. Let's see. So, forward here. Funny enough, when you're in like this, it's actually quite hard to be grabbed. Like when you're giving people a piggyback, or if you're leading them like this, they have to actually swipe at you to kind of like knock you. Maybe I did see one of these somewhere. Maybe I saw them in like a Subway place. But I feel like I'm kind of tricking myself here, because I've seen them so much in like American media. Man, these are... Yeah, hang on. There we go. We're actually doing pretty good. We did lose that. We did lose Sophie. Unfortunately. But yeah, I think zombies are a little more aggressive and fast as well at night. You can see that they kind of chase you a bit more, some of them. Like, some of them are faster. I think also, like, the time, like, where you are in the timeline changes as well. How many zombies are in certain areas. I know there's, like, more key points, but I mean just, like, the general density of them. But yeah, see how much this shortcut helps? Look at that zombie. Like, without this shortcut, we would have had to have gone through the entire of the courtyard, the leisure park. Let's see, what does the notebook... No, oh, yeah. I think there's totally spoilers in here, so we can't really look at this. But yeah. Let's just do this. But yeah, I think... I have to look at how much time I've got left, like in-game time. I'll talk about it a bit more, because I've mentioned it a few times. So, Dead Rising 4 is the other Dead Rising. It's the one I mentioned where it's like it's set during Christmas, and it's like back in Willamette. So all this info is from a video made by this guy called Liam Robertson. I think that's his name. He is like I think investigative journalist is right. He like looks into like the development of old and cancelled games. One of the biggest things he did is he did research into the Work Boy, which was a cancelled peripheral for the original Game Boy. Turn it into a PDA, and he actually got a hold of the only like one of if the only prototype still in existence. But I recommend checking him out. He does videos for Did You Know Gaming. But he did a video covering like the downfall of the series. And Dead Rising 4. So Microsoft, because they did their exclusivity deal for Dead Rising 3 and they helped fund it and get it as a launch title for Xbox One, they had a certain amount of control and the opportunity to choose if Dead Rising 4 was going to be an exclusive. And they asked Capcom Vancouver, wow, that's a pointless picture. They asked Capcom Vancouver to turn Dead Rising, to reboot it, and turn it into a Last of Us clone. And Capcom Vancouver also had an issue where like a lot of their like lead creatives kept leaving the studio. Like they would do like 1 or 2 games, then they'd leave, then they'd have to promote other people up, and then they'd leave. But for some reason, Capcom Vancouver like never communicated or consulted Capcom Japan or any of the Capcom offices really outside of themselves about this. So they were working on... Okay, so we've got like 1 hour. So we could do it a little bit then. So they were working on that, which was like it was a survival game with stealth elements, and it was bizarre sounding. And eventually, Capcom Japan saw it, and rightfully so. Their reaction was, "What the fuck are you guys doing? This isn't a Dead Rising game." So they I think they might have fired whoever was in the lead of that, or made them, took them off the project. I don't know the exact details. And then got the team to make Dead Rising 4 more like Dead Rising 3. And they had to do that with whatever remaining budget they had. And whatever remaining time. So Dead Rising 4 was straight up made in 16 months on with all the budget from their prototype completely used up. I wanted to check up here. I'm trying to remember where this door goes. Oh, it's another door to the rooftop. I keep forgetting, you don't actually have to take the elevator every time. You can go this way, but obviously taking survivors this way is not really feasible because you have to climb and jump to get up here. Here's a trivia note. There actually is supposed to be a door here, and it's in the beta builds, but for some reason they just took the door out, so this door frame's still here. But it just doesn't make any sense. So yeah. So it was rushed. Also, a lot of the, missing features, that game, it does have a timer, it does have multiple endings. A lot of it was just straight up yeah, we didn't have time to do stuff. And also the reason why the dialogue is so bad. Their lead writer had, left the company. And pretty much all the dialogue they written was, draft stuff. And they never even got a chance to do, first pass on it. So, and because they've, this is what developers who have spoken about the development have said. And they're we didn't mean to make the Frank in that game so different and an asshole. But you know, it was just like placeholder dialogue basically, and we never got a chance to like polish it up and like refine it. All right, how long we got? Yeah, if you watch this, you can see this is how long an in-game minute is. It's only a few seconds. And funny enough, there was a team working on Dead Rising 5 after this. But I don't know what happened. The same issue that happened with Dead Rising 4 kept happening with Dead Rising 5, where they kept having rotating like leads and execs, and every time a different exec would come in, they would like completely change the vision of the game. So the project was rebooted like 5 times. And eventually, like, Capcom Japan must have, like, lost hope in the studio. They, like, downsized them. And they were working on, like, a more faithful sequel. But then, I think it was just like, we you know, the studio isn't working, and Capcom Japan had to close them. Apparently, the devs who were working there at the end have said, like, Capcom Japan were quite regretful about it. They weren't accusatory. But I highly recommend you watch Liam Robson's full video. I forget the exact title of it, but if you just search, like, I think it's called, like, Video Game History and Secrets. You know what? I'll find it quick. While we're waiting for this timer, I'll link it in the chat and I'll pin it. Here, let me find it. Yeah, so we don't have long until 6 AM in game. Okay. Here it is. Here it is. The video is called How Capcom's Dead Rising Studio Fell Apart. Game History Secrets. It is a long video. It's just under 40 minutes. But I highly recommend you watch this. Even if you just, like, have a passing interest in the franchise. Yeah, I'll leave it pinned for now. I'll manually unpin it. It's just such a fascinating story in mismanagement and what's the unchecked? Oh, these are some of the, like, unlockable outfits. I forgot about that. Yeah, this is where the, like, unlockable stuff shows up. But yeah, just unkept, like, creative freedom, and, like, bad mismanagement, and I think Capcom Japan actually has to take a huge part of blame, because they, you know, gave so little overhead to this studio that they owned, and then they did, you know, they did that Last of Us build, but then it ends, they're like, oh, you did this without telling us, and they got in trouble, that whole thing, yeah? But then they didn't, like, they didn't watch over them again, so they just left them to do the same thing again. I will say, Capcom, I don't think Capcom necessarily blamed Dead Rising. I will say, though, that the Dead Rising does not sell that well outside of Japan. Outside of the US. It doesn't actually do well in Japan. Oh.
So was this the caller, this guy here? They've got something to do with the zombies, don't they?
They're the reason we came here. And if he gets away with Dr. Barnaby, none of
That was Carlito, by the way. It's kind of hard to see. But yeah, like, they made the they you know, they had unchecked free reign. Microsoft asked them to turn Dead Rising into a Last of Us clone, which, for fuck's sake, studios, you can't just copy and be like, oh, we'll get the same success they had because we're copying them. It's like, no, you have to do something fucking new. Even if you do copy, like, you have to put a spin on it. I get, like, Last of Us was a huge fucking hit. But I don't think there are people out there going like, oh, do you know what I want? Like 5 games that all play like The Last of Us. But yeah, they did that. Right. Yeah. But for some reason, Capcom Japan did not like send anyone in to do regular checks or help manage the studio. So that like unchecked, you know. Also, because I'm trying to remember. I don't think Microsoft had any influence on Dead Rising 5. But just yeah, like the new studio heads they would bring in on project heads. It looks like the shadow leader to the entrance plaza is open now. Nice. Maybe that guy dragging opened it. At any rate, you can get to the entrance plaza through Paradise Plaza now. That's good. That's actually really good. So, I have to give them a blame, because it's like, oh, look at these old TVs! Yes! Actually, this is about the size of the widescreen CRT that I brought early this year. Actually, my one might be bigger than this. Shit. They don't make any of those. Gotta be careful. But that gives you a time frame of when this game was made. This is the TVs. I do get some of the issue with the studio though, because they kept pitching to do something other than Dead Rising, and every time, Capcom would you know, shoot them down. Though I think, you know, with the issues they were having with Dead Rising, because again, Dead Rising 3 was like in troubled development until Microsoft came in and gave them extra money. Because that was originally a 360 PS3 game, and it wasn't running. Basically, it was unplayable on PS3, and was a lot unpolished. And even with that extra time, like there are a ton of issues with that game. You know, like it's in like a small town, so there's driving. But then probably because of like streaming issues, if you try and drive around, there's all fucking like roadblocks and debris everywhere, so it actually makes driving around like not that fun. Plus, that's where the series kind of just turned into Dynasty Warriors with zombies. Like individual zombies almost were just like not a threat anymore, which was a shame. So, yeah. Like, Capcom Vancouver definitely has to take some of the blame there. And probably most of it.
Don't be daydreaming out here.
But Capcom Japan should have... I don't blame them for not greenlighting their IPs that they were pitching, if you watch that video, because they were very lofty and expensive ideas of, like, open world RPGs and action RPGs and multiplayer games. But considering like how much issue the studio had post Dead Rising 2 off the record, I don't blame Capcom for not trusting them and not wanting to invest in an unproven IP.
Hey, it's the professor.
Look out!
But they should have, as soon as the issues happened with Dead Rising 4, they should have like sent their own people over. Kind of like, because Dead Rising 2, even though it was made by, you know, Capcom Vancouver, who were Blue Castle Games at the time, it was still managed and produced by Keiji Inafune. And they should have like kept someone like that at Capcom Vancouver after the Dead Rising 4 thing happened. Yeah, man, this game has such a good soundtrack. It's funny, like, actually a lot of the, Oh, that was good timing. Oh, that was bad timing. Yeah, I don't have any guns right now, so I have to be quite careful here. Okay, I'm gonna drop this book for now. Because I need the room, honestly. But yeah, he's got like this... Oh, I've got to be careful. He's fucking bred up. Shit. I don't have a gun. Oh, no. Okay. Alright. Okay, that's fine. We'll load our save.
What are we doing here?
Yeah, but it's a shame. Who knows if they'd... Because I do think Capcom probably are very worried about ever touching the franchise again outside of, like, cameos in other games. But, you know, there's demand for it. I think what most fans want is they want a reboot of this... Basically, this game in the RE engine. And if I was making it, I probably wouldn't do the combo weapons. Or if I did, I would try my best to make it so the weapon set is as realistic as possible. But it would be just going crazy with the amount of, like, the objects you could pick up. Just, like, as much as possible, I would try and make it so you could pick them up. I'm trying to think what you could do here if you don't have a gun. Because that's what I need. Yeah, that doesn't really work. Oh, shit. There we go. Fucking cheap that guy out. That's the way to do it. Sadly, his weapons he uses, you don't get to use. They never become playable.
I'll be fine. Just take care of the professor. Go.
But yeah, stuff like, you know, kind of the more janky oldness in the controls. But I don't know if the RE engine is actually capable of doing this. Because the RE engine was more built for, like, smaller scale stuff.
Can you get him back to the security room?
For example, like, if you've played Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 Remake, you'll notice that Resident Evil 2 Remake has, like, a pretty advanced dismemberment system. Like, really cool tech on it. And, Dead Rising... Sorry, Resident Evil 3 doesn't. And most of the other, like, RE engine games since then, they've not done it again. And I think it's, like, quite demanded on the system because of the, you know, like the quality they're doing it in. And it's such a key thing to this game.
The professor won't be waking up anytime soon. I managed to stop the bleeding, but he's running a fever. He needs medicine.
A fever.
I don't remember all the stuff that's wrong about Dead Rising 4. First off, it was like, it was technically a worse game than this game. Like, a lot of the, like, physics and interactivity was worse. There were a lot less items to pick up. Like, visually, it just, in general, looked a lot worse. The video to watch, and it's referenced in that that video about the development of the Dead Rising series, is Krobe's cat video, where he does side by side and he shows like blood splatter, dismemberment, like breaking glass, physics on zombies, like you could knock zombies into other zombies and all that stuff. I have to try and find some other outfits. Yeah, some of the survivors just like, even though they're safe in here, they just spend the whole time just like freaking out. Like, yeah, good man.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I dropped the wrong Oh no, I didn't drop it. Okay. Well, we'll keep it on for now then, I guess. Oh! There we go, that's the move. That's a good move. So yeah, who knows? The problem is, and it is a problem with current Capcom. They are a bit too focused on just... It feels like all their... they put everything into Resident Evil right now. Just like the volume and frequency of new titles. Okay. So the medicine run is there, so we should take the shortcut. I'm pretty sure. I think the shortcut is quicker than going through Leisure Park. Plus we can save on the way there, because I think I'm going to try and do the Psycho fight. That's at the gun place, because the boss that's coming up, I remember being a lot easier with guns. But we'll see. We'll see. But I think we'll, like, finish this part, mostly. Oh, I'm going to save first, actually. Whoops. And then I think we'll be at a good stopping point. Also, the Christmas theme, honestly, with Dead Rising 4, it's just annoying. Especially if you ever did work retail at Christmas. Because the game just is filled with bad Christmas music. And, like, gaudy Christmas stuff. And, you know, like, a lot of the game is set in a new mall. So it's just like a reminder of that. It's like you took, like, the worst aspect of Christmas, probably, to base a game around. And it didn't really have, like, a great story either. I'm going to say this about Dead Rising 3. Like, Dead Rising 3 doesn't have a good story either. And it kind of fucked the franchise up, because it basically, like, retconned a lot of stuff. And made it so you couldn't really do a sequel anymore. Because they fucking sold the zombie virus in that game. And they defeat, like, the main antagonist. spot 2 people holed up in one of the shoe stores in Wonderland Plaza. The guy and a girl must be a couple. Looks like something's wrong though. So yeah, so that's what nectar does. It makes the bees come towards you. But I think it might also make zombies like a bit more aggressive in chasing you. I'm not sure though. Oh shit. There we go. You can actually pick up like infinite swords here. Hang on. Wait, where is the gun place? Oh, it's there. Okay, so I should save here first. Yeah, like the gig this area is that it's unfinished part of the mall. So it's weird that there are already shops here. Alright. Actually, do I have enough time to do both? Well, I've saved, so we'll find out. I do have the chainsaws, though. So I might not need to worry about that yet. Okay, we'll try it without the guns first. Also, I'm pretty sure this place is, like, locked until this, mission. Frank, you're in the supermarket. You can get to the pharmacy through the door between the butcher counter and the seafood counter. Nice. Eat the squash. Yeah. I'm thinking of like Stippo videos again. This is you should really watch Stippo's videos if you haven't. Even if you're not like that into Dead Rising, it's just really fascinating. Some of the stuff. Like one of my favorite videos is I think it's called like The Nonsense of Willamette, and it covers like the kind of nonsense geography of the town and the layout of the map. Like it's pointed out that this supermarket, you cannot get a trolley from here to the parking lot. There's no way. You would have to carry it. You can't use a trolley to get... You can't use a shopping cart, basically. I should say, I'm remembering trolleys are... That's an English term. That's a UK term. Oh. I think it's like one of my favourite psychos just from the concept of it. Because I think this is like a good reminder of like anyone who's had like a weird like manager or employee who's worked in like a retail place and takes their job like way too seriously. Kind of just obsessed with the idea of like whatever level of power they have, even though in the grand scheme of things it means nothing. Also, this actor does an amazing job. He comes off so manic.
That's just what this bitch said when she came to vandalize my store.
Alright, yeah, after this questline I'll stop actually, because I just realised I'm quite hungry. Talking about cake, we're in the supermarket.
Listen good, partner. I don't allow vandalism in my store!
Oh yeah, look at that depth of field effect. Love that. Ow. God, the chainsaws are so fucking overpowered. That fight's actually really hard. Especially on a fresh game. Because yeah, if you jump up on any of the side things, yeah, he'll shoot you with a shotgun. I forgot these chainsaws are so powerful. And again, having the hardware magazine. It's a hard detail, but he says it's his store. But I think if you look at his badge, he's not even like the main manager. I think that's the deal with this guy. It's like, even though he acts like this, I don't think he's even like in charge of the store.
Clean up! Register 6!
I love that bit. That's how I want to go out. Consummate professional. Oh. It's that lady that I gawked at the start.
Back in the land of the living, you're one tough cookie. Can you stand? Look, I saw you at the entrance yesterday. You needed medicine too. Maybe we should work together.
I don't need any help. You people don't know a thing. You're the ones who caused this nightmare. You ruined Santa Cabeza and started all this.
Oh, starting to find out about the plot now. We haven't really been able to talk about kind of the theming and message and the commentary. Like the main commentary of this game. Like, you can see a bit of it. Like there's a bit of theme on like the consumerism of like setting this. Nice, more speed. Also, we can use this now. Yeah, look how fast we are now on foot. Yeah, man. I haven't really done this in a long time. Playing this game with like a fully... a really high level Frank makes this game so different. Check out. This is fake reflective though. I know they've done this. This is just doubled up underneath because obviously you'd be able to see zombie reflections and stuff, and we can't. Also, yeah, you can't get like a trolley through the doors here. You have to like push them through the window. Like, it's a weird thing for, like, you know, it's set, the game's set in America, and it's okay, I think we'll try and do this. I'll worry about the guns later, because I think that psycho fight is there pretty much until you decide to go there. Yeah, look at that. Look how fast we are now. Like, we're fast enough that even with the skateboard, like, it's about the same speed even. Okay, so where are these guys? Just at the back here. I saw a big dude carrying a machete in that home store. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh. I don't think I've actually done this psycho fight before. I could be wrong. I think I missed it. Because you can miss some of the calls. Yeah, I think even now, just though we're on day 2, I think the mall is like more populated than it was earlier. me check the map. He doesn't look so good. He was shot. He got shot. He's trying to protect me. I did what I could for him. I really did. But I've never dressed a wound before.
No way.
It's okay. Don't beat yourself up over it. Just let me have a word with him.
Perfect.
Who are you? The name's Frank. I'm a journalist. Can't you tell by the way I'm dressed? Stone motor, okay? I don't want anyone to see me like this. Whoops, too late for that. Tell you straight. I can't feel below my waist, man. Just take care of Tonya for me, will ya? Well, is Russell alright or what?
No way.
Calm down and listen to me, okay? First of all, I'm not a doctor. There's not much I can do for his wounds. Secondly, it does take a doctor to see how badly he's hurt. We might have to leave him.
Are you nuts?
No, don't say that. Don't. Ross is still alive, damn it. Haha, looks like you've got Tonya all worked up. She won't listen to reason when she's like that. You have to drag her out of here. I understand. But what do you do? Let me borrow a gun. I want a chance at revenge. Oh, I don't have a gun. Hang on. Oh dear. Okay, I've got to find a cop zombie quick. They're pretty much everywhere, so it shouldn't take me too long to find one. Oh. There we go. But yeah, you can see like how serious the tone is with the survivors and stuff. It's really not like that in the latter ones. They kept it somewhat with 2. Definitely by 3 though, they had kind of. Thanks. I'm sorry, Tonya. Oh yeah. Oh, should have warned you about that. Oh yeah. A bit of a trigger warning, I guess. I forgot about that.
No way.
Damn it.
I don't remember if we can save her or not.
Jeez.
What are you thinking?
Have I messed up? Hang on. I'm gonna look this up quickly. Let's see. Dead Rising. Tonya. Okay. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to reload our save. I did the wrong thing there. Okay. Did I can't remember when I saved. Was it before or after the boss? The boss was quick enough. But okay, yeah. I gotta redo the boss, but it's quick. Well, it won't take me long. Plus, we can, you know, skip the cutscenes. Yep, I'm in the supermarket. There we go. It's a shame I'm killing the bosses this quick, though, because it does not give you much opportunity to listen to the Psycho themes, because each Psycho has a unique theme. And I think they actually are licensed. They're not, like, original tracks. Oh, man, yeah, you get through this. Because we just do more damage in general, I think. Level up. Yeah, see, we didn't... That is the interesting thing about the level up, is that we didn't get speed up this time. We got life up. Speed up! Sorry, couldn't help it. Got a bit, pretty mercury for a second there. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. It's also, like, surprising how good this game still looks. Obviously, like, once you start doing, like, this to stuff, it doesn't look as good, but even when you're running around like this, I would be curious if there is any, I know there are fan mods for the PC version. I don't know to what extent, though. Both... Oh, yeah, it's that picture I took. Hang on a sec. You know, I want to show it off. I'm gonna take this side path. Okay. It's a really random trophy. I don't know if I got it there, but there's a trophy for I think it's like taking a picture with like a certain size crowd. Is this it? Yeah, this way. Yeah, hang on, mate. Yeah. It also, they didn't fix that until Dead Rising off the record, for some reason. Dead Rising 2, they still make you pick up the walkie-talkie and you can't attack, and... Yeah, it's a weird choice. we hit a load. Actually, it's on this floor, isn't it? Yeah, so, But somewhere in that corridor, there's like a bunch of traffic cones set up like a bowling pin. It's just an odd detail. There are a lot of like little bits you'll look at and you'll see there's like physicsy things going on. Okay, so don't give that guy a gun. You can't trust him. Okay, well now we know. Yeah, check me out. Ah, it's a Percy's store.
Alright.
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 Okay, that's the same outfit. Yeah, there's way more outfits in Dead Rising 2. It's one of the like really good things about 3 actually is that there are a crazy amount of clothes in Dead Rising 3. And you can like mix and match a lot better. Okay, I'm not gonna keep that. Getting locked into these animations though is a bit annoying. And they don't, you know, they obviously here they don't tell you what.
I'm over here.
Okay.
No way.
Yeah, we can't skip this dialogue, so we just have to sit and wait through. But
No way. No way.
take your picture again.
Perfect.
No way. No way.
Calm down, listen to me, okay? Yeah.
No way. What?
I don't know how much I would have done in the first playthrough. I remember not being very, when I played this back on the 360, I remember not being very good. And a lot of like, standing around waiting for time to go because I wasn't confident enough to go save people. Go on, right kiddo, come on, let's go to the security room.
Are you nuts?
Hey, listen to me. Go come with me, I'll help your boyfriend get going. Really? Let me help you up, pal. Don't like the idea of leaving people behind.
No way. Thank
Here,
you.
you take that.
Thanks.
And here we go. Okay, so yeah, luckily because of the shortcut here, which you can miss doing that. But yeah, you do have to like kind of keep hitting the button. So you do hear the you do hear do hear a lot of Frank just shouting like, "Follow me, come on, come on." Somebody inside the home and garden shop. I don't get, but it's pretty sure it's a man. He looks very scared.
Over there.
Okay, let's make sure she's doing okay. Where is she? Seriously, come on, lady. Oh.
No way.
Come on. I set the marker. What the fuck are you doing up there? Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna safety save here. Here, we'll save over a save, because I don't need those old saves anymore. Where is she? This is what I mean about the AI sometimes. Like, their pathing is really bad. I've seen some people argue that it enhances it because it gives this, like, chaotic thing of, like, representing how fucking stupid people would be IRL. No, I don't really agree with it. Where is she? Oh, for fuck. Okay. Why did you even go up there? Like, I don't get why the AI didn't come down the stairs. Well, shit. One thing that is good about this version, there's a return of title screen bar. The original 360 version, for some reason, didn't have it. Okay. All I can hope for is that where I saved, I don't know if what saving does with survivor positions.
Over there.
Okay. Don't use the sledgehammer because it fucking one-hit kills her. Go. Alright, we might... Okay. She's actually... Okay, that's the problem, apparently, is the fucking... Because she's got the weapon. Might have to take it off of her. Oh, and I can't... No, I can't take it anymore. Okay, okay. Well, we're going to safety save here again. Because now I have to try and get her to the security room without her dying. So... We'll rotate our saves here. Yeah, if you want to get, like, all survivors, it's a lot of this kind of safety save stuff of just... having to save as much as possible and reload saves. Dead Rising 2 made survivors a lot more competent. It was really hard for them to die just following you. Dead Rising 3, they just straight up took out the escorting part, which I think some people found controversial. I don't mind too much. But what I did like is that you could summon the survivors back, so you could have, like, escorts throughout the entire story, and that was a cool feature. Because it kind of let you do, if you wanted to do like something like co-op, even if you didn't have someone to play with, and you could have like a posse with you. It's a shame. It's a shame. There's little bits of Dead Rising 3 that are nice additions. Like the movement, just in general, feels a lot better. And with the crafting, you can do weapon combos on the move. Oh, she better. What's she doing? Come on, lady.
I appreciate that.
All right.
Follow me! Follow me!
Okay, come on. I've got not a lot of time to finish this.
Follow me!
This is also an annoying thing. I don't know what this choice was about, because you can't make them climb.
Over there! Come on! Come on! I owe you one.
So yeah, you have to wait for them to like manually climb up. Oh. There we go. Oh boy, man, that went bad the first time round. Yeah, that's alright. There we go. I forgot this case is really quick. There we go. So 2 cases. Alright, we'll save and we'll stop here. That was... Had to save scum a bit there, but Dead Rising 1 you have to. Very classic survival horror in that front of sometimes reloading the saves to get shit done. But we did it. There we go. Alright. Well, there you go. So, like, yeah, there's some jankiness with the AI, for sure. But I think this game still holds up. And though I think, overall, Dead Rising 2 is a better game, I don't know if I would say Off the Record is a better game. Off the Record does have more content and, like, extra fixes. But I don't think the story is as good. But we'll talk about that another time, because there's a good chance I'll play more Dead Rising games in the future. But, yeah. I am curious to look into the PC scene. I think, personally, I think the timer in this game is a little too... I think the in-game timer moves a little slower in Dead Rising 2. And I think this game, I would like if the time was just like slightly slower. Something like, okay, I know 5 days in game is 10 hours. I would probably change it to about like 12. Just like a tiny bit more time to do some of the extra stuff. But I hope like at least today's stream showed like why that timer is so important to the formula, and why taking it out kind of robs Dead Rising. Why not give the option after you beat it to make any time you want? That would be cool as well. Just like let you mess with the timer. Obviously there is the infinity mode in this, which is just play as long as you can survive. Dead Rising 2 Off the Record had a sandbox mode straight up, which I wish they kept that going forward, because that is just, there's no timer, and you can, there are like quests you can do. It's a way to like grind levels without having to like replay the story over and over. It's a really interesting choice, and yeah, I wish they had kept that going forward. Alright, let me look at some stuff quick. But so what's coming up next? So we will be streaming tomorrow because I normally stream on Tuesday. I did talk about it. It was just I was doing stuff yesterday, mainly working on working on some like stream content stuff, things like that, and fucked my back up. And also we didn't cook dinner until about like 9 o'clock, I think, or something. So I was just too tired. I had to rest. But tomorrow we'll do more Dark Souls. We're going to hey, we're in Anor Londo. We've got to do that. Who's the boss coming up? I wonder. Alright, let me swap to my credits. I don't know if I'm gonna let the credits play all the way through. We have 3 people here. I'm gonna do a raid. So let me set that up. No, I still have to like manually search. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna raid Mushi. Why not? Support the small dudes. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the show. I was your host, Johnny Baghead. And yeah, have a good evening wherever you are. Alright. Oh. Here we go. Oh, I gotta stop my stream.